Hello everyone, Johnson Sensei here to give you a very quick explanation of Google Docs functions. In many classes, you will be using Google Docs to write and create your reports. So it's very important to have a good understanding of how to use Google Docs well. Today we'll just be covering a few basic functions. For more details, please check out the Google Docs help. You can click it right here and get lots of information directly from Google. So, as you can see in my document, I already have some text written. It is in the default font and size, Arial and size 11. Most teachers, not all, make sure that you double check. Most teachers would like you to write in size 12 font because it's easier to read. It's very easy to change the text size even if you already wrote something. First, click at the beginning of your text, then drag with your mouse until everything is highlighted. On the top, click the plus sign next to the font size. Now, everything that you highlighted is size 12. Arial is the default font on Google Docs. Many teachers are okay with any font that you like, but some teachers would like a specific font. For example, many teachers would like you to use a font called Times New Roman. So let's do the same trick we did before and highlight all of our text. Click the font list and choose the font that our teacher wants us to use. Let's choose Times New Roman here. And now everything is in Times New Roman. If you'd like to highlight all of the text without using your mouse, you can use your keyboard and press Ctrl A. Ctrl A on your keyboard will highlight all of the text. Now, next, let's cover some basic typing and paragraph formatting. Generally speaking, in English writing, a paragraph will begin with a tab, not a space and not 3 spaces, but a tab. On the left side of your keyboard, there should be a tab key above the caps lock key. If you press it one time, you will get an appropriate amount of space to begin a paragraph. Another way that you can format your paragraphs is by line spacing. Again, please check with your assignment to make sure you have the right line spacing, but many teachers would like you to use double spacing to make your text easier to read. Again, let's select all of our text and go to the top toolbar. There are many different buttons, but the one that we want is the line spacing button, which is right here. Click this and click double to make your line spacing double. As you can see, this is much easier to read because the words are spaced far apart. For the last part of today's Google Doc function guideline, let's go and add a footnote to our text. Footnotes can be very useful when you are adding references and citations to your reports. Footnotes in Google Docs are very, very simple. First, click the space in your text that you want to add a footnote. Generally speaking, just after a period is where you should put your footnote. Then go to the top and click Insert. In Japanese, it will be Sonyu. On this menu, there are many options, but what we want is at the bottom of the first section, footnote. In Japanese, it will be kyakuchu. Click this, and automatically Google Docs will create your footnote. Then all you have to do is type your reference information directly into the footnote, then click back to your text to keep writing your report. So that is it for today's Google Docs functions. Remember, today we covered text size, we covered font, we covered line spacing, we covered paragraph tab, and we covered how to add a footnote. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye for now.